I recently completed my Intention Reboot workshop, the live version of it. And my intent is that by the end, probably the end of January 23, I'll have it set up as a on-demand type view. So you can watch it anytime that you're in a phase of next, because those phases happen all throughout the year, not just December 31st. But in that workshop, in the live version of the workshop, there was a comment made by a participant that made me think about the concept of the middle choice. And I thought, if I've needed that concept and she needs that concept, maybe you need it. So today in A Kiss from Kristin, I'm going to talk about this middle choice idea and give you permission. Maybe you've been needing permission to take the middle choice. If you don't know me, I'm Kristin Wood, your favorite body wellness coach, and I show women who are unhappy with their current health status how to make simple tweaks that fit their life so that their health gets to improve and they get weight loss as a happy side effect. And this middle concept is something that I think we all need. If you think about what you want is over here and where you are is over here, and it's like a stick so that you've got two ends of the stick. And if this is a gigantic leap to get to what you want, you sometimes don't make it. And when you don't make it all the way and you fall here in the middle, you're still not giving yourself credit that you came this far. You maybe didn't go this far, but you did make progress, and all progress counts. So the concept is that, well, the reason we have the middle choice concept is because when you land in the middle, if you don't make it all the way, what I have found happen and what I see other women do is they just beat themselves up that they didn't get it all the way, so it didn't work. Well, it did work a little bit. And the negative self-talk and all this chatter starts happening about how, your brain knew you couldn't do it. But you did do a little bit. So what I'm inviting you to do, this particular participant, her intention was that she eat more whole foods in her diet, that she prepare foods at home. But where she's currently at is a lot of fast food meals. She even made the comment that she felt like she was addicted to fast food. Well, that's to be expected because fast food is engineered to make you become addicted to it. So it was doing its job. She was addicted to it. And this gigantic leap of going from 5 to 7 fast food meals a week to all the meals prepared at home and fresh whole foods and, this pie in the sky dream, she'd tried it before and just didn't make it. So she didn't have a lot of faith in herself that she would get there. So we talked about the middle concept, the middle choice concept. It's not that she has to go from every meal out at a fast food restaurant to every meal at home. There is something in the middle. And when you make that choice in the middle, you are making an improvement. And if you make that improvement enough times, that becomes your new habit. That you're only eating out at the fast food restaurant maybe 3 times a week now. So you get to break off your stick, and that is the new starting point. So the leap to where you want to be is now not as gigantic, and you can even pick the middle choice on that. Now, maybe fast food isn't your problem. Maybe that's not where you feel like your addiction falls. For me, it's not. I know my addiction is to sugar. So saying I'm going to go from having sugar multiple times a day to cutting it out completely, that's an all or nothing concept for me. And that isn't where I find that I have progress. All or nothing. It's like cutting it out cold turkey. That just doesn't, that deprivation has never worked for me. And maybe you find that it doesn't work for you. So what's the middle choice? I've even found myself doing like, maybe I'm craving sugar after a meal, and I can go through the questions on some days. I can question, how is this moving me closer to my goal? What is really happening in me? And sometimes the answer is, I just want the sugar. That is so overpowering. But the middle choice for me has become just make a half a batch of cookies. You don't have to worry about eating a full batch if all you've got is a half batch. Because I'll tell you, I've decided I can eat frozen cookies. I can eat frozen cookie dough. But if I only make a half a batch, that's all there is. So that is the middle choice for me. That is progress. Where in your life do you see that you could make some progress? And when you're on this path of picking the middle choice and you're starting to see what that feels like to live that much closer to your end goal, get really curious about what are you noticing. 4 years ago, I would have told you that my sugar addiction was just affecting my weight. It was just, harming my weight and my waistline. But after making some middle choices and getting curious with how my body feels with sugar and without sugar and what's going on, I can see that it's affecting much more than my waistline, my moods. I can feel the sugar high. I know what that feels like. I can feel the sugar crash. I know exactly what that's doing to me. I know the sugar hangover. When you start to get clear on how that choice at the end of the stick really makes you feel, when you start to see the difference, that's when the middle choice feels so much doable. It's like it's becoming the habit that you want to do. Then you can break off your stick and start again. So I want you to think about today, where are you selling yourself short because you're going for the all or nothing? What is the one middle choice you can make today that's going to move you forward, that's going to allow you to have progress, that's going to let your brain know, yeah, I can do this. We can do this. So leave me a comment. Let me know, what is your middle choice? And I will see you next week with another Kiss from Kristin. Bye-bye.